Welcome back to 3 Minutes Studio. Today, we journey back to the deadliest conflict in human history, World War II. Fought between 1939 and 1945, this global war reshaped our world, drawing in nations from every corner of the globe. It was a monumental clash of ideology, power, and survival that ultimately claimed between 70 and 85 million lives. This is the story of a world at war. The conflict ignited with unchecked aggression in Europe. Hitler's Germany was driven by expansionist ambitions in Asia. Imperial Japan embarked on a campaign of conquest, while fascist Italy sought to build a new Roman Empire in Africa fueled by extreme nationalism and militarism. These Axis powers aimed for total domination. The invasion of Poland in September 1939 was the final straw, compelling Britain and France to declare war. Using terrifyingly effective tactics like the Blitzkrieg or Lightning War, Axis forces swept across Europe while Japan's military expanded its control across the Pacific, plunging the world into darkness. As the Axis advanced, the world rallied to fight back. Across the vast battlegrounds of Europe, the deserts of North Africa, and the islands of the Pacific, the Allied forces mounted a desperate resistance against tyranny. This global fight was defined by iconic battles that have since become legendary. At Stalingrad, the brutal Russian winter and the fierce Soviet defense halted the German advance. In the Pacific, the Battle of Midway crippled the Japanese navy, shifting the balance of power. And on the beaches of Normandy, the largest amphibious invasion in history marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. For millions of soldiers and civilians alike, the war was an unrelenting series of horrors. From the constant threat of aerial bombings to the unimaginable suffering in concentration camps. By 1945, the world was utterly exhausted. The sheer scale of destruction was unprecedented. Cities lay in ruins, entire populations had been displaced. And the horrifying truth of the Holocaust revealed a capacity for cruelty that stunned the world. The war culminated in the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, introducing a new and terrifying chapter in human conflict. Yet, even from the ashes of such devastation, the resilience of the human spirit emerged. Nations began the monumental task of rebuilding. New alliances were forged from the wreckage of the old, and the United Nations was established with the hopeful mission to prevent such a global catastrophe from ever happening again. The legacy of World War II is etched into the very fabric of our modern world. It redrew borders, shattered empires, and fundamentally altered our collective consciousness. It serves as a permanent, solemn reminder of the immense cost of conflict, but also of humanity's incredible capacity to endure, rebuild, and strive for a more peaceful future. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey through history compelling, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join us for more epic stories on 3 Minute Studio.